Fucking with you. Now you're live.
Now we're there. We're live. J-Man.
Now we're live.
Christopher Scora says, "Where's Mafia? We are here. We are here. We are here. Welcome everybody. Welcome.
Welcome everybody to Every Voice Paranormal Stories.
Your host,
With
Ghost Mafia, Brian's Paranormal." Anthony says, "Hello, Ghost Mafia." Yes. Okay, guys, we do not have any special guests this week. Written in Blood says he wants everybody to know that Brian is the father.
Okay.
Anyway, so we're gonna do kind of an open. We do have some things that we're gonna cover for as far as like the channel announcements and things like that go. And all that, like Written in Blood has become a partner channel with JoJo's Paranormal and rest of the Nation of Domination family. Muggsy, Hey Ghost, what's going on, Muggsy?
Hey Muggsy, hey Anthony, hey Written in Blood, Kyoko Rock fam.
I have to interrupt you. It's not JoJo's Paranormal.
You know what I mean.
Brian's Paranormal right? And JoJo.
Yeah,
you know what he meant.
Casper the Friendly Ghost is in there. Hello, came to smash that.
What is up, Casper? What?
Also, tomorrow on my channel here will be the second of, I want to say it, the second time that we've done the 50-50 drawing tomorrow evening.
Yep.
We are going to be doing the 50-50 drawing on this channel here. So you're going to want to be here tomorrow to get in on the 50-50 drawing. The other day we did it on JoJo's channel. It turned out really good. I believe the winner walked off with, what was it, $40? 40 some dollars?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're definitely going to want to be here to get a piece of that action tomorrow. What time was we going to do that? 7 or 8? I think we said 7.
Yeah. 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. 7 o'clock tomorrow. We're going to do it. We're going to run it for 3 hours.
Yep.
So 7 to 10 tomorrow on Ghost Mafia's channel. We're going to be doing the 50-50 drawing. Come on over. $3 into the PayPal. Get you entered into the drawing. And at the end of the stream, we load all the names that made entries through the PayPal account, load them into a random name generator, and pick one completely at random, and somebody splits the pot.
Yep.
Keep in mind, guys, you can enter more than once.
Yes. That's Christy C won there the other night. She entered, what'd she say, 6 times?
Yep.
And won. So the more times you enter, the better your chances of winning are going to be.
Yep.
So,
who else in there? Kayoko's in there, Anthony. And Brian has some new merch out, right? You've got some new merch out?
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, some new merch.
Tell us about it, brother. Tell us about this new merch.
I don't know about it. JoJo did it, I think.
Oh, JoJo did it. I just got merch. JoJo did it.
Yeah, JoJo did the merch.
JoJo did it. I don't know much about it.
Yeah.
He actually now has iPhone covers with his Brian's Paranormal on it. He's got wall tapestries. He's got
pillows.
He's just like pillows. I have pillows.
And you know, Brian's audience really needs pillows because, you know, at times he tends to...
Yeah.
Hey, you can snooze in comfort. He's also got canvases. He's got his stickers. He's got his shirts, his hoodies, tank tops, all of that's on there. I'm working on making him some leggings for the females.
Yeah. So
And
females will get
soon-
leggings.
Soon I will have the design so you both can release your EVP's merch.
We're going to
nice.
have P merch coming soon to a Teespring near you. EVP merch. So,
Yes, sir.
Boomer says Ghost should issue pillows at every live stream.
You're an ass. Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Ass. X written in blood.
Mr.
You
Martini, welcome. Jerry, hey, what's going on? Mystic Angel, Christina.
Hey, Mystic Angel.
Actually, why don't we invite Mystic Angel Christina up here? She's never been up on panel on here before.
Yeah, we could do that. Christina, you want to come up?
Do you have the link?
Double JTV.
I think you have her in a chat with you, don't you?
I believe so.
Okay. Double JTV, what's going on, brother?
Is that you?
I don't see a slipping Boomer.
What?
Did you say you what? You what?
What's going on?
Boomer says you're slipping, Ghost.
Oh, I don't know. I don't see it.
Probably because you're my account. But
Mhm.
that should be. Let's see.
HB. Oh, it's okay, Boomer. We'll get people up here. Kelly Skaggs, how's it going? Hello, hello, hello.
Make sure you guys are smashing
Christopher.
that like button, guys.
Christopher Scora. I wanted to almost say scores.
There we go.
There you go. What?
Okay, Mystic, I
What's
sent
up,
you
Jerry?
the link.
Yep.
Oh, you sent it?
Yeah.
I sent it to her. I put it in Google Hangouts.
Yes, Anthony, how's it going, man?
Okay, let's see who's over here. I was expecting a huge comeback by Ghost. This is the more professional show.
Yeah.
The comebacks and stuff are more on the Takeover Tuesday.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to age restrict this one.
Yeah.
You're
The goal
welcome,
is to
Christopher.
eventually monetize.
Yeah, this is the show that we want to eventually monetize. That's
Yeah.
right. It's keep some professional. Ghost, any words on that little boy who's lost? Yes, there is words. The FBI did confirm that the body that they found today was of Maddox Rich. So
Yeah.
we do know that. We do know that the boy was found. However, it wasn't a very good outcome.
Yeah.
There will be more to come on this story because there's little like subtle twists and turns to the story at this point, but we won't know for sure about anything until after the autopsy comes back, which could be 7 to 14 days.
Oh, yeah. I feel bad for the family, though.
Yeah.
Well, for the mom, anyway.
On the body, and there can be some closure for the family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mystic says she can't come up. She's got a cold.
Well, so do I.
I got a cold, too.
Why are you
I've been
Boomer?
fighting this cold for the last 4 days.
J-Man, what is up, man?
That's okay. That's understandable. It's all
Why
good.
is Boomer leaving?
I don't know.
Sorry, I'll go. Well, you don't have to go, Boomer. You can stick around, man. I was just saying I wasn't gonna tear into you with a big old, nasty comeback or something like that.
Yeah, there's no.
I was just saying this is Takeover Tuesday. It's EVPs, Every Voice Paranormal Stories.
Yeah.
It's not a roast. It's not a hashtag war. It's not anything like that.
Blessings to you too, Jerry.
If you just arrived, please press the like button for Ghost Mafia and Brian's Paranormal. Thank you. Vesper Martini.
Hey guys, do me a favor. Share out this stream.
Yeah, guys, tweet it out.
Tweet it out. Share it.
Tweet it, Facebook.
I tweeted
Send
it
to
too.
your mom.
Okay, you win.
Hey,
Oh, we win.
Christina.
Hey,
All right. How you feel?
I'm hanging in there.
I'll tell you
That's
what,
good.
I had this. I was really down with it day before yesterday, and I was just like so stuffed up and coughing, and that was miserable. I stayed in bed most of the day.
I was in bed all day on Sunday, but I went to work all week, so I'm fighting it.
Yeah, it's horrible.
In there, guys. That's awesome. 29 people. Yeah, tweet this stream out. Share it.
Yep. And the cough with it too is really bad. I've been hacking like
just get that tickle in it. It like irritates the hell out of you.
Yeah, that's what happens with me. I get the tickle and it just goes on and on and on.
Okay, so I tweeted this out now.
Jojo, I just Twitter this stream. Thanks, Jerry.
Twitter tweeted it.
Yeah.
Oh, I smell skunk.
Yep.
Oh,
Smell skunk.
where's that?
Yeah, there's a big one out here somewhere.
That'll open up your sinuses.
Oh no, I ain't getting sprayed. The one came up to the porch the one night when we were out here and we were in the hangouts call. And he turned and like lifted his tail and tried to spray me. He was a good 20-pound one. He was pretty big. It might have been RK, who knows?
Alright, hey guys, I'm gonna go on and go so I can get a bath and get ready for get to bed, so I'll catch up with y'all later.
All right, Mystic.
All right, Mystic.
Much love, guys.
Bye,
Much
guys.
love.
I woke up one night and found ghost media in my fridge eating my cheese. Made me mad. Called Lady Swan and she made him go home. There's a paranormal story for you.
Yeah. Ghost in your fridge.
Who's Ghost Media?
Yeah. It's okay, Jerry. It's all right, man. Like, so tonight's topic, you want to let them know, Ghost?
Was it?
Or do you want me to? The
Go
topic
ahead.
for.
Show too, man.
So tonight's topic, you guys, is going to be based on unsettling noises in your houses and what can be debunked and what can't be debunked about the paranormal.
A lot of unsettling. I mean, doors creaking, floors uneven, floorboards creaking, houses settling, shit like that. That happens all the time. And a lot of people say that houses will settle, and then once they settle, that's how they've settled for life. Problem with that is, even in like this area, you have a lot of mine subsidence and hillside erosion, things like that around the property that can cause your house to settle all over again later on.
Oh yeah. Like some of the noises that we get in our place isn't like really out of the paranormal, but
some of it is.
Angela Vinoy, hey, haven't seen Angela on in a while.
Yeah, hey Angela Vinoy, how are you? J-Man. Yeah, we've got quite the crowd tonight. This is awesome.
I was hoping Aniki would come in here. I know she was telling me there not too long ago that she had a story for us, but I haven't seen her like in any chats. I tried talking to her the other night, but she seemed a little depressed and everything. I'm hoping she comes on and we can bring her up on panel.
Yeah, we're doing great, Angela. Sorry. Oh, Martini and James the Fam. Nice. Well, James the Man. He used to be James the Man Fam, but now he's like James the Man Fam. Yeah, he still is James the Man Fam. Okay. I don't know. I'm not with it with this cold. So
boy, I support. Written in blood.
Yeah, Written in Bloods.
So definitely got a lot of stuff on the horizon for around Thanksgiving, Halloween. I almost said for Thanksgiving.
Yep, Halloween's going to be busy. Going to be
I
exciting.
know Brian and JoJo are actually coming here. So we're going to be meeting up with Brian and JoJo. And we might be doing some 3 a.m. challenges like either Halloween night or Devil's Night.
Yep.
3 a.m. challenges in places. So that'll be awesome.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be...
Definitely doing some live videos together while they're here, exploring a few places, things like that. We'll get that happening.
Yeah.
You guys ain't going to want to miss that.
It's going to be awesome.
And again, the 50-50 drawing is tomorrow night, right here on Ghost Mafia.
For $3, guys,
Also,
you can make
Ghost Mafia has merch now too. Check that out.
Oh yeah,
I love my spirit. Hi, Ghost.
Yeah,
and
so
we have merch now.
So this Halloween should be the Halloween I bring back mummies and the dead in Egyptian alive. Oh, Egyptian Gamer Geek. Hey, creative. Yeah, so anything that you got, like anything that anybody wants to touch base with us can come up on panel, tell your story.
Don't say that. Written in blood wants to be a porn star.
Hey, Francis, how's it going?
Yeah, I'm still fighting with this cold.
Oh yeah, it's horrible. The change of weather and everything.
What about these noises?
Just bandwidth or something.
So what about these creaks and bumps in the night?
Boom, boom, boom.
Here, let's take a poll. How many of you in the chat have heard, like, you're just getting settled and you hear, like, a thump or a creak in your house, and you know that no one's awake in your house? Have you ever been, like, scared? Have you ever been curious as to what it was?
This house here, we used to get them the furnace. When the furnace would kick on and the duct work would heat up, that metal would expand, and you get the sides that would pop out on one side of the ductwork. You get that boom.
Yeah.
And it just sounded like something slapping against the floor in the basement.
Yeah.
Anthony says footstep sounds. J-Man says happens all the time.
Yeah. Well, the one night we were here, we put Falcon to bed. We went to go to bed, and we heard this unsettling noise down here in the kitchen. And I come down, and our big cabinet door is open in the kitchen. And with that, like, it takes force for me to pry that thing open. So whatever we're messing with is pretty strong. So
Old Hippie says he hears that regularly, but lives in a house with friendly spirits, so no worries.
Nice.
Nice.
I wish we could say the same. Actually, it was last night. We were laying in bed, and there's a spot as you're coming into our bedroom. There's a spot that if you step on it, it makes that creaking noise, but it only makes that noise when you step on it. Okay? Now, Falcon was sound asleep. The dog was sleeping next to him, so we know it wasn't them, because when the dog gets up, you hear the claws hit the ground, right?
Yeah.
Right.
The cat, we thought, okay, maybe it was the cat, but he was on our nightstand.
Hey, Rachel.
And it's never made a noise until last night.
Yeah.
J-Man Show says, did you offer it milk and cookies? I find it helps.
I tried that, but then they never leave.
Or milkshakes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but see, if I start offering that, then Ghost is going to show up.
Yeah. Still protect.
Yeah, so Old Hippie lives in a 127-year-old Victorian with previous residents who still protect it.
Yeah, I can remember when I lived out at the farm. Now, when I bought the farm, you know, it was my great grandparents' farm. Okay?
Yeah.
And there was this. You get up to go to the bathroom or something, or get up in the middle of the night. And you head out to the kitchen to, take a drink of milk right out of the milk jug or whatever. You know how you do that. Don't tell me you don't, Brian. Don't tell me you don't.
Oh yeah, I do it.
And there was this one spot on the floor that was always warm. Like, even in the wintertime, the floor was warm in just this one spot. And I'm like, is that the wiring downstairs? Is it getting hot? Is in the basement, the wiring up against the floor or something? Like, I couldn't figure it out. And I go downstairs and I try to find where that spot is. And I'm like, well, that's got to be behind this wall right here. Well, come to find out, that wall was actually a door into where they used to store the coal for the coal furnace. There was this coal chute, and it was like up underneath the front porch, kind of. But we had ripped out the glassed-in front porch and closed in that front of the house, so that area was like above the coal storage bin, and there was a light bulb down there.
Yeah,
and it was always on. But the door was sealed up so tight that even you didn't see the light coming out through the cracks in the door. There, it just looked like a old board wall in a basement,
Yeah.
So it was kind of a hidden door. But yeah, there was a coal chute down in the front, and one day I was actually walking around the house. I was like, well, there's the coal chute. I know the basement has to come out to here. There's a coal chute. And I went down there and I started messing around with that wall. And sure enough, I found a little turn, kind of like a board screwed on there. And you turn it one way and it lined up with the other boards. And then the door would open. It was just
so like a latch.
Yeah. Like a homemade one latch. Like my great grandfather, he never threw anything away.
Yeah.
And they used everything for everything. I can remember, like, on the garage, the outdoor light switches and things like that would be covered with cut tire inner tube to keep the random moisture out of the switches or the padlocks or anything like that. If they had chains on anything, they put chains through bicycle inner tubes, and it kept the chains from rusting. So it's like they used everything. That was some of the stuff that he had around there was ingenious. I can remember there was a set of steps that went up down from the. There was like a garage with a loft over it, like a workshop garage. And almost puts you in the mind of like a. I don't want to say it, like a blacksmith shop almost.
So like the bench and everything.
Yeah. I mean, there literally was a blacksmith shop there because it was an old farm. But you know what I mean. He had the furrier equipment for doing horseshoes and stuff like that. So it kind of made sense that it was set up that way. Well, there were steps going down from the workshop above the garage to the actual downstairs to the garage, and they were on a hinge, and there was a chain that went up over a pulley, and he had counterweights. So literally, when you wanted to go downstairs, you started walking down the stairs, and the steps came down slow and came down to the thing. When you walked off the stairs downstairs, the stairs went back up into the ceiling.
Wow.
Oh, I remember those.
They're real elaborate.
Hideaway door.
Like it was almost like the steps on a a fire escape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they were retractable stairs. You started going down them and they'd come down, and then once you stepped off them, the counterweight would take them back up.
Yeah.
So they were homemade like fire escape steps inside this garage. And if you wanted to like go up the steps, you just reached up and pulled them down and then walked up them.
Yeah.
So to speak. So it was really neat. I mean, the things that he had around there and the things that he utilized to build things with just mystified me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mystic, we're live with Ghost.
Yeah.
26 people in here. Only 23 likes.
Smash that
Come
like
on,
button,
guys.
Only 2 off. That's not bad. That's great, man. That's great.
Oh, 25 in here.
So, Ghost, whenever I hear a thump, I go out to see what it is or what it was. And when I do, I see the refrigerator door open and see my dad eating. Now, is your dad alive?
Golden Pay Dirt review.
That's a fair question.
What's up?
I mean, you know, if he isn't alive, then that's like, you know,
That would actually
definitely
be
something paranormal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's no beating around the it might be. If he's not alive and he's in your fridge, that's pretty clear.
Yeah. Pretty clear you got something.
Somehow still.
Blaze Paranormal, what is up?
Normal. What's going on? Yeah, I bet Blaze Paranormal has some stories they'd love to share.
Oh yeah, I guarantee. He's in the same field we are, so I guarantee he's got quite a few.
Blaze, you want to come up on panel with us?
We'll invite you, Blaze. You can come up.
We will even highlight your channel. I'll pull up your channel and share screen and share your channel with the world. We'll get you some more.
You're missing this one. Golden Pay Dirt Reviews said, I've seen, met, and been held down by banshees.
By banshees?
Really?
Huh.
Now, I was always taught, and everything I've read, a banshee is a sign of death.
Yeah.
Usually when you hear a banshee scream, someone close to you, if not yourself, is going to pass away.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and that should be a topic for another show too. Is like the wives' tales.
Yeah.
And when I say that is like, okay, if you have an owl land in your windowsill with the window open, it's a sign that somebody in your family or really close to you is going to die, or you have a bat in the house, or you throw your hat on the bed. There's all kinds of different ones that I've heard over the years. Don't throw your hat on the bed because you're wishing death on somebody and this and that. Don't pee in the road, you'll get a sty in your eye, kind of things.
Yeah.
Old Hippie said, I only had one person, a previous housekeeper, complain of scary ghosts here, slamming doors, yelling in the ears, hiding things, etc. Turned out she was a
Mystic Agent Christine. Hey, Ghost, I'm at 920 now. I am getting closer to 1K and getting excited. And I want to thank you, Brian and Chojo, for being big supporters of me and letting me talk about my gift.
No problem.
You've got 80 to go. You're going to be hitting that in the next 3 days. That's my prediction.
Oh, yeah.
You guys, if you haven't checked out Mystic Angel Christina, she is a close personal friend of mine. I've known her since I started this whole YouTube thing. I've been on panels. As a matter of fact, I think the first panel I was ever on, I was on with Mystic.
Rachel.
So she's been there since the beginning with me. So definitely check out her channel. Looking for a hat to throw on my ex-husband's bed.
Bad Rachel. Says Old Hippie.
Now, if you guys don't know who Rachel is the hashtag wars queen.
She is.
She was the first winner of the hashtag wars over on JoJo Walker Unplugged. And she is phenomenal at it. Like it's crazy, but some of the ones that she comes up with is just hilarious.
It's awesome.
Oh, Angel came in?
Hey, Angel Muniz. Welcome, buddy.
Hey, Angel Muniz, my ghostly brother who shares my birthday.
Yeah.
Yes, guys.
That is scary.
So that's why Richard has a sty in his eye now. I know he's been doing, Angela Vinoy, guaranteed. You've been doing something to get that sty in his eye.
There's got to be somebody in this crowd who want to get up here and share.
You okay there, Brian?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
No, he's dying. He's going to be the next ghost that you
All right. Checking.
So, as Jojo was saying, if there's anybody in this chat, because I know there's somebody in this chat that has a good story to tell. If you guys would like to share with it, you guys are more than welcome.
Keep in mind, guys, it doesn't have to be about sounds in your house. It can be something that you've experienced that you want to get off your chest or you want advice on.
Yeah, I know. See, Angela, she lives down there in the lower part of West Virginia, down there around the Mothman.
Jerry?
The Lady Vamp. How's it going?
A lot of people here need a lot of help with their channels, like getting support in that, but this stream isn't really about that.
Golden Pater.
So,
what's your next adventure, Ghost? My next adventure. Honey, what's our next adventure? Oh, the cigarette run at midnight.
Yeah, that's a good adventure.
Yep. No, I'm not sure. I'm gonna get with Kyle and gonna see when his next weekend day is off, and I'd like to get over to around Coshocton, Ohio, where Prospect Place is. Some of the old canals.
Yeah.
Like literally back then, instead of highways, they actually used canals. They'd load everything onto a boat and they'd take it through a canal. And they would have donkeys on either side of the canal to help pull the boats through the canals. So that was like the highways over there. Sorry, guys.
And Angela wants to see the Mothman at some point.
Yeah, I don't know how true that is.
Hold on one second. I got to take care of something real quick.
Yep.
All right. In the meantime.
So when my grandpa was sleeping, grandma, she forgot to take her pills. So then she woke up in the middle of the night in a pool of sweat. So I really think an angel was looking after her. Well, Christopher, that is really possible. A lot of the times, if there's an elderly person that forgets, like there could be somebody that's watching them or keeping them. Angels are awesome like that.
Jerry, when I was meeting, if I stop by the 50-50 tomorrow on Ghost Channel, when he does the 50-50, guys, that's your chance. Bring people over, connect with new channels. That's when you're going to get the most of support, because that's when people pile in.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And the whole thing with the 50-50 is to be able to make our channels viewer supported and give back to the viewers that support. What that does is, like, if you like Brian's content on his channel, you guys can always drop a PayPal donation to his channel anytime you like it. Same here. But I don't ask for donations. I do drop the PayPal link in the chat every once in a while. If you guys like my content and you want to support the content that I put out, or you like the entertainment value that we're giving out to you, what that does, the 50-50 drawing is a way for us to take in money to put back into the channel to make the entertainment better, get better equipment, be able to do more road trips and get out there and go more places for explorers, things like that. So, I mean, if that's something you guys want to get into with the 50-50, with a $3 PayPal donation into the drawing, and we actually draw at the end of the stream. We'll run the stream for 3 hours, grow the pot to as big as we can get it, and then give half of it away to one of the people that donated. So if we take in $300 pot in 3 hours, somebody in that chat or somebody whoever is entered into the drawing is going to be walking away with $150 put directly into their PayPal at the end of the stream.
Yeah. So
I mean, who couldn't use an extra $150? You know what I mean?
Right.
This is a way for us to give back to the people that support us. And you know, instead of sitting up here going, send me your money, send me your money, send me your money, and I'll make a video for you. You know, that's this is a chance for everybody to make, and we want you guys to grow your channels as we're growing ours.
Yeah.
So
run it from 7 to 10 tomorrow on my channel.
We have a few questions too.
yes, Lady Vamp wants to know: do you believe that spirits inhabit items?
Actually, yeah. There's an old hutch cabinet that was my grandmother's. My mom had, and every so often it would do weird things. It'd start playing the music by itself. It'd sometimes be open, and a lot of different other things would happen with it, but I can't quite remember. The only thing I remember, because I was so young, was it was opening and the music would play by itself. And it was always the favorite tune that my grandmother liked on it.
I think so. I mean, if you look at stories like that, the Annabelle doll, the Dybbuk box, you know, like that, it doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, a doll. It doesn't necessarily have. I mean,
it could be anything, really.
All about vehicles. Hey, Ghost Mafia.
So Old Hippie said a spirit of a little boy used to roam up and down the hall, crying in my mom's house when they first moved in. After a few years, finally stopped, but it broke my heart to see and hear.
Oh. So it, like a tragic accident happened to that boy, Old Hippie? Or was it someone prior that lived in the house?
Could be something as simple as not knowing that he's passed and he's looking for his parents.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Annabelle, Christopher says, do you believe in the Annabelle doll?
Actually, the Annabelle doll is in a glass cupboard in a paranormal in Lorraine Warren's Paranormal Museum, which is now owned by Frank Zappas, who is her nephew.
Yeah.
And he actually has his own show, Haunted Collector.
Yeah, he does haunted collector stuff, where he collects like all the haunted items and all that kind of stuff.
Ed and Lorraine Warren's nephew.
Yeah.
For all of you asking what time he's doing the 50-50 tomorrow, it's 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, we'll go from 7 to 10. That way it's a good 3 hours that we can build that pot up. So the more people you can bring in to join into the pot, the bigger that pot is going to be. So tell all your friends, tweet it out, share it, all that good stuff. And Kid, what's going on? Thanks for coming, brother.
Thanks, Rachel. I know we sound horrible. All about vehicles. Welcome.
Soul Searchers Paranormal's in here.
Nice.
There's another one we can invite up on panel if you'd like.
Yep.
Lady of the Lake says my dog can tell that coughing came from a child.
Soul Searchers Paranormal. The FL, I'm guessing, is for Florida. If you would like to come on panel with us, we can talk a lot about the paranormal researches you have done, investigations, stuff like that, etc.
Kind of highlight your channel to everybody a little bit.
Yeah, we'll even play. We
Love
could
to
even
get
play
to
one
know
of the
you.
videos.
Yeah, love to get to know you. Man, this
Yeah.
this is what we're here for.
So
Para Unity.
did you
That's what
guys
it's all about.
see what Lady Vamp said?
Yeah, that's true, Muggsy. He does.
Lady
Lady
Vamp
Vamp
said, "I
said.
wish I could meet Blinky. Wish you could meet Blinky. She's from an auction, and around 2 a.m. I looked at the little doll, and she has stationary eyes, but she winks, and I have pictures of it. I don't have a camera for the night stuff."
Muggsy says Roman Atwood owns one of the original Annabelle dolls.
Yep.
Well, I mean, the original Annabelle doll was nothing more than it's actually a Raggedy Ann doll. If you guys remember Raggedy Ann and Andy, it was a Raggedy Ann doll. I remember my sister having those dolls.
Oh yeah.
When we was kids.
They're creepy too.
Ghost, would
Mystic.
you show my haunted video? You have a haunted video?
Oh yes.
I'm scared.
Mystic.
I don't know if I want to watch it.
I want to watch it.
Lady of Lake Fork would like to know where they use the donkeys to drag the boats.
No.
Oh, they would for the canals, you mean? Yeah, the canals weren't much wider than an actual road. And they would have paths on each side to take the canals up into the locks where they could raise the water level and go on, or lower the water level and go on. They'd have the donkeys on the sides helping to tow the boat into place. They just throw a line over them, and they'd hitch them to the donkeys and pull them through the canals, through the locks and that over there.
Mm-hmm.
But that was over in Coshocton, Ohio area.
Yeah.
Okay, where is this? Which video is your haunted video? East Courage, channel info, intro. Well, Aniki just uploaded a video, guys. She's got
nice.
Mystery Town, it's called. Nice.
Oh, yeah, they were.
With us.
Yeah, is that the one that they were talking about going to investigate?
I don't know.
Welcome, Bianca.
I haven't watched it yet. I just got a notification that they uploaded a video.
Welcome,
Hold on,
Becca.
There we go. Hard to read that lettering. So Becca came over from Uber's. She said that I'm a mod for Uber, and I figured I'd stop in and show support. Hey, Em.
Hey, Emma's Gem, how's it going?
Haunted trip is a little. Oh, okay, that's.
Yeah, like there's this road that I've been itching to investigate on Highway 2 just outside of Woodstock where I grew up in that. But I've never had the urge to get out of the car because it's so haunted.
We investigated it, but I don't think after all the bad shit that happened after we left that road, I don't think I would ever go back down that road.
Exactly. Well, let's see what Angel Mystic has gave us to check out here. Hey, Irish Whiskey Paranormal, how's it going?
Hey. Is there no sound to it?
Oh, I had it muted.
Nice, Becca. Did you guys do a lot of investigations when you guys were investigators and all that kind of stuff? Oh my god, I've heard about this house. Is that the dollhouse? Wow.
Of course, he's got a buffer.
It is very haunted, Mystic. I've heard a lot of stories about the town itself from like other investigators and that. Well, Becca, at any point, if you want to come up and talk with me and Ghost about your investigations and that, you're more than welcome to. Yeah, the Bell Witch Cave is, I heard, pretty haunted there, Becca. But oh wow. Yeah. Wow.
That was almost a
No problem, Becca.
what do you call it? Jump scare.
Yeah.
Starring Mystic Angel Christina.
Nice.
Filmed on location in Littletown, North Carolina. Okay, let me stop presenting.
Yeah.
That was a good video. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop a like on that. Tweet it out, share it while I'm here. All that good stuff.
Let's suppose that you're writing a really important email.
I don't need a commercial. Come on now. You.
Hey, Deborah the fam.
What's up?
Deborah.
Yes, Mystic Angel Christina, that was an amazing video.
I'd love to see more videos like that from you, Christina.
Definitely. Definitely.
So you got to get better and make some more of those videos. Those ones, they're going to catch on. They're going to go. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
People eat those kind of videos right up.
Yeah,
Yep.
Becca, it would be fun, you know. I offered them up, Ghost, but Becca, Sophia,
Now I can see that again.
and her hubby used to be investigators.
Dad Perfect 123 is in here. Kyoko, Mystic Angel Christina, Lady of the Lake Fork, Angela Vinoy. What's that say?
Angela
Becca.
Vinoy. Yeah, Becca Sophia.
That's the one Brian was just talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. Her and her hubby used to be paranormal investigators. They actually, she was telling me her most favorite one was the Bell Witch Cave.
There's a show on that.
And there's actually like a show on it. It's really creepy.
Guys, don't forget, there's a PayPal there. Make your donations. Check out the merch. Tweet out the stream. And I know some of you are hiding stories that you can be up here sharing with us.
Yep. Please tweet this out. Share with Facebook friends. Yeah.
You're all shy tonight.
Everybody's shy, eh?
It's kind of a laid back evening. It's like now I do kind of have a story to share. I woke up this morning, my phone started ringing, and my neighbor says, "Check the video cameras." I'm like, "Why? What am I looking for?" She's like, "You'll know when you see it." I went back to last night. She says, "Chris got home around 2:00." I said, "Okay." So I'm watching videos, and I'm watching it fast forward. I'm not seeing nothing but, the neighbor's cat in the yard, things like that. It's typical for this time of year, a couple of cats. I see nothing. A lot of fog. Comes home around 1:15, something like that, and then there's nothing. Evidently, sometime during the night between the time the neighbor got home and the kids left this morning for work and school, somebody came into our driveway opened up the gas things on his cars and siphoned out like a half a tank of gas right under our noses.
Wow.
Yeah.
Boo.
So we've had it's nothing paranormal, but
Oh yeah.
fortunately, he parked over into the driveway where the cameras couldn't see, and the security cameras didn't catch him. So definitely gonna be getting
Hey, Christina.
security cameras.
Hi.
I seen you pop on, but with Ghost chatting, and I didn't want to interrupt.
I didn't want to interrupt him either. Guys, that was the town that I found out how strong my empathic gift was.
Oh, nice. But yeah, with that story that I was just telling. Now, here's the strange thing. Our bedroom is like the living room. We kind of changed the house around. Okay, so we turned the living room into our bedroom. So we're laying in bed, and we've got the front door open. The front door goes directly into our bedroom now.
Yeah.
And I'm laying there and I'm awake, and I'm thinking, man, there is no way that I can sleep with the front door open and just the screen door latch, because you hear these stories of people breaking into elderly homes when they sleep and things like that. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should go get my gun and put it here beside the bed, because that's the only way that I'm going to get to sleep tonight if the door's open all night. Finally, about 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, nah, I can't do it. That door's got to get shut. So we shut the door.
Yeah.
It's like I knew something was going to go down. I knew something was going to happen, or something on the property was going to happen. Somebody was up to something. I could feel it. And then I get that call this morning, and sure enough, somebody was on the property and stole like gasoline out of vehicles. And there was actually 2 vehicles, and they left the gas cap off, sitting, they must have got interrupted or something, because they didn't put anything back the way it was so that nobody would notice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The strange thing, the cameras cover like the whole backyard area, and right in the middle of everything is a 5-gallon gas can full of gas.
Wow.
But they didn't come into the backyard to get it, because they had to have known they would have been on camera.
Yeah, because you got cameras set up all over your house.
There was nothing on the security cameras from 2 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock in the morning when everybody was going to work and everything.
Wow.
So it was like, but the strange thing was, I knew something was going to happen. I felt it. I knew it. It wasn't a voice that told me that. It was just like this nagging, like, feeling. Get up and close the door, because there's going to be something going on, and you don't want to be a part of it. Kind of feeling.
Yeah.
And I knew something was going to happen. I felt it. Something, I don't know. Something was telling me, lock up the house, lock the door before you go to sleep. And sure enough, it happened. So it was kind of an eerie thing. I don't want to. It's Beyond Tree says, it's called instincts. Yeah, that's basic instinct. You're not elderly. I don't know. You see all those gray. These kids make me elderly.
He takes old man naps.
I'm like less than 11 weeks away from being called grandpa for the first time. So,
yeah. Let's make them cheery. Call him Papa Ghost Mafia.
I'll be called grandma in January.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
My daughter's expecting my first grandbaby. But
nice.
You had asked about I heard you ask about the doll that was in my video. That one, that's the Beasley doll. She is actually in that paranormal museum.
Wow.
She stays locked in that case, and they said that I didn't catch it while I was there, but she will change positions and nobody opens it. She's locked in there. Nobody touches it, opens it, touches her. She's that haunted.
Wow, so kind of like the way Robert the doll is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's like some of the rumors behind the Annabelle doll that is in the Lorraine Warren Museum. One of the stories is somebody came in there, seen it, and was actually taunting the doll in the museum, tapping on the glass, going, "Come on, Annabelle, can't you see me?" Messing around with the doll or whatever.
Yeah.
guy died in a car accident as he drove away from the museum.
Wow.
So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Taunting can do bad things, but I just it's
Well, I mean,
hard
that's
to
just karma.
prove that was the yeah. Was it karma or was it paranormal vengeance? You know what I mean?
Bit of
Yeah.
both. What you
Yeah.
get for being an utter douche.
Right.
Yes, Lady of Fork, the voice with the wolf picture is me.
Yeah.
Mystic Angel.
Yeah.
And that picture that she has up on there was actually painted by Boomer Rock, who's a very talented artist in the YouTube community. So he does commission photos and things like that. He painted that for Mystic Angel. Did a great job of it.
I'm very proud of the painting that he did for me.
I hear you. It's amazing.
Comeback, Boomer. If you're lurking in the shadows there's your comeback, brother.
Yeah.
Becca wants to know if Mystic Angel is C's wife.
No.
No.
And yes, Lady Vamp, I'm from North Carolina.
North Carolina, come on, breeze up.
Yeah. How bad did you get hit with the hurricane where you're at?
Yeah.
We didn't get bad in the area I am. Because it turned, it ended up hitting south of where I am. So we did okay here.
Awesome. Yeah, I know there's still a lot of flooding down towards the coastal areas.
We were
toward that area, to the lower lying.
We were very lucky here. We ended up having some after storm flooding, but it's because it was pushing all the sound water up. But other than that, we did fine. Sorry, everybody. I'm fighting a sinus cold like everybody else. It seems like.
Oh, yeah. Just getting over it myself. I've had it for the last few days. I was one down ghost the other day.
I think the problem is we spend too much time talking to each other. It's catching through the Hangout calls.
Yeah.
Night, Angela.
I keep telling my wife, "Why are you trying to kill me? You gave me your cold."
Right.
Like Karen is Karen.
My friend scared an old lady picking blackberries. She ran away scared. He went to the nearest house and apologized for scaring her. No old ladies live near here, was the response. Wow.
Oh, wait.
Wow.
I have a really creepy story if you want to hear it.
Go ahead.
Okay. So I used to manage a canvassing crew, okay? And I would drive the crews out of town. We do fundraising for a sobriety center that's local to us here, okay? On the way home, now, before you make cracks about, oh, well, are you sure they were sober? Yes, people were sober that I had, okay?
Yeah.
I was sober. I was driving, okay? We come through this small little town, Petersburg, okay, in Ontario. And as we're coming through, we're passing, like, old churches. Like, I'm talking, like, 1800-year-old churches, okay, like in the middle of nowhere, Mennonite country, okay? Nothing else around but, like, these old decrepit cemeteries with the really old headstones, things like that, okay? And houses were literally, like, they were so spaced out, like, you couldn't see your neighbor, okay? Pitch black. It's about midnight. We're driving back into town, finishing our shift. We passed this farmhouse, and we didn't think anything of it at the time. There's people outside. The light was on, okay? But it was weird. And what made us think of it is because that exact same farmhouse, we drove up, didn't make any turns, okay? Drove up a little farther. There's the exact same house with people outside, but all their backs were facing us, okay? We stopped for a smoke because we didn't smoke in my car. So we stopped to get out and have a smoke. And now, every single person that was in my van that night, including my sister Alex, can actually attest to the exact same story. We stopped to have a smoke. We're leaning up against the car, and we're trying to figure out why this house looks familiar. Okay? I'm like, well, we passed a house back there. Maybe they just built a whole bunch of houses that look like each other. You know what I mean? But they're old houses. And these two guys come walking towards us. You can't see their faces. And up here in Canada, it's very rare that you run into anyone with a southern accent. Okay?
Yeah.
They come walking towards us, and they're like, y'all look lost.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, what the hell? And it was just something about it. Like, that gut instinct just told us, get the hell back in the car. You know what I mean? So we get in the car. We drive down. Okay, we think, okay, we're finally coming into town. And they had just put in a new roundabout. So we go around this roundabout, and I'm reading the signs because I have to pay attention to which sign I'm taking to get out of the roundabout and back to the office. We go around this roundabout, and I go and take the first right, which is the right that I'm supposed to be taking, okay? But it shoots us back to the road that we just came off of. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe I'm tired or something. You know, I'm trying to think of every possible reason why this is screwed up. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking, okay, maybe I'm tired. I just missed my turn. I took the wrong exit. Okay, so I went back. Get back into the roundabout, and I'm like, okay, I'll take this one. Thinking, okay, I've got the right one now. It shoots us right back to that same road. Okay, it did this like 3 times to me. 3 freaking times, and everybody's like, okay, there's no way that it's just her that's tired. Like, this isn't normal. You know what I mean? It's very eerie. So we get back into this stupid roundabout, and I'm like, fuck it, we'll go straight. Okay? Worst case scenario, I end up a little on the other side of town versus where I need to be, and I'll just drive back through town. So I go straight. Takes us to this subdivision. Now, this subdivision, brand new, okay, or at least it looked brand new. But we drive through this subdivision, and I'm supposed to go straight through the subdivision, make a left, then make a right, and it'll take us right, like, about 3 blocks away from the office, okay? According to the GPS. Because at this point, I'm like, okay, I can't trust myself, obviously, I'm too tired, so I turn on the GPS, and this is what it's telling me. So I go straight, I take my left, I do my right turn, and I'm like, okay. And here we are, right back at that same fucking roundabout.
Wow.
Same roundabout. Couldn't figure it out. It took us an hour and a half, okay? But keep in mind, while we're staring at the clock, okay, the clock did not move the entire time this went on. The entire time. We didn't get back to the office until about 1:32 a.m. But yet our clock in the car and all of our cell phones only read 12:30.
Wow. Written in blood. Thank you, brother. Thanks for your donation.
A time loop.
Well, that's the only conclusion I could come to, too, right? And everybody in the van was the same thing. Like, it would make sense if we were, like, really stoned or something. You know what I mean? That would make sense. But yeah, it was crazy as hell.
Did you see what the lady at Lake Fork said? She said, old clothes. The old woman that haunts her house is always naked when she sees her. She is very, very creepy and only materializes in the mirrors. She is hideous, ghastly old thing.
Wow. I wouldn't say that too loud, man. She might come out naked and attack you.
Yeah, it would have been freaky, Becca.
Just like you ever seen The Shining, the original Shining, when he goes into that room and the chick gets up out of the bathtub and she's like hot, and he starts making out with her, and then all of a sudden she's like, "Oh God!" You know?
Yeah.
But have any of you experienced that before? 'Cause that's the first and only time I've ever experienced something like that.
No.
Yeah.
It's almost like a deja vu moment or a loop in time, like a what's it called? A Dyson's loop.
Yeah.
Like
Not
like a wormhole where you just like you literally went full circle, come back to the start, and had to do it over again.
Yep.
I have had a deja vu moment, but I've never been stuck in what seemed like a time loop.
Well, see, the messed up part is I remember this road to the day, and where that house was, okay, where those guys came out and was like, y'all look lost. The
Yeah.
messed up part is the next day, during the daytime, I took me and 3 of the other people that were in my car that night, okay? The very next day, drove out that road, okay? That house was nowhere to be seen. The field was completely fucking empty.
Hold on, I gotta mute Brian for a second. You're echoing real bad. Okay, try
Yeah, I
again.
can do that.
He is muted.
I muted him.
Oh.
Yeah.
But that house, when we went out there the following day, during daytime, that house was nowhere to be seen. The field was completely empty. Looked like it had been empty forever because it was greener than green.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't think she will show up tonight. It was chilly today, so I wore clothes. That explains why she only sees her in the mirror.
Yep.
You got me on that one, Lady of the Lake. That was a good one. That was
Yeah.
That was a good one.
You can
That was
unmute him. I'm gonna mute myself. But I just wanted like someone's take on that because to this day I still think that's insane.
You know,
Yeah.
and there's instances of that where people have lost or gained time. The most notable being the electronic fog incident from the Bermuda Triangle, where the guy was flying and he was supposed to be in one spot, and here when he came through the fog, he was like 200 miles north of where he should have been.
Yeah.
So it was like Aniki is in the group hangout, and let's see. I don't know if she wants to come on or not. I'm going to send her an invite.
Yeah, but how possible is it? Because keep in mind, okay, so I was driving a minivan. So there was myself, my sister, and then I had a full minivan. So there was 2 seats behind me and 3 in the very back. All of us experienced the
Wow.
exact same thing.
Yeah.
So I mean, what's the chances of like everyone in the car experiencing that?
Yeah. Same type thing.
What?
It's like Critters Lane, the same thing. Just not the circle thing.
Hold on, Becca said something.
Yeah, I read it.
No, just once that we noticed while in the car, 2 hours passed, but the car clock didn't show it. Nothing wrong with the clock either, because we got back late and reckoned in the morning it was right. But see, this is the thing, is like it wasn't just the car, like it wasn't just the car clock, it was all of our cell phones as well. So you got five people in the back, 2 in the front, so 7 people in total, plus all those cell phones and the car clock, and none of it was right.
Wow.
Dun dun dun.
It's like all the recordings.
That's very interesting, JJ.
Yeah. Like all the recordings we got from Critters Lane.
Yeah, the recordings.
It's all woods. There's no doors, no buildings.
Yep. We
And-
got sounds of like old wooden doors being slammed shut. You can hear the creaks, footsteps, everything, but yet you're on a gravel road in the middle of freaking buttfuck nowhere.
Could
There's
a
nothing
town
around.
could a town have used to stood there and it just no longer there?
No, like it's part of Oxford County, which is where Brian's from. But the road itself only has 2 houses on it at the very end.
Ah, well,
Even I wouldn't live there. Man.
Like
But that-
Sophia, we didn't have any cell phones back then. All our watches were wrong as well.
Wow.
So I'm not the only crazy person.
no, and I also have another story too about my grandmother. My dad's mom. was in an assisted living center up until she passed. Well, the day that she passed, I was wearing her watch and had put a brand new battery in it, and it died. The watch stopped at the same time that they said that she passed.
Hmm.
The exact time that she said that they said that she passed away.
See, and I've heard of that happening.
Yeah, I've heard of that happening too.
Yeah.
I still have the watch.
In fact, there is a museum down in, where was that at? The whole, not Jonestown, but where the flood was. It's where the company had used slag to make the dam, and the dam broke and it killed like hundreds of people down, I want to say it was like lower part of West Virginia or Kentucky or someplace like that. And the flash flood that came through literally like buried people with the mud and debris. And when they was doing the cleanup, they found the one guy's watch. He had a pocket watch.
Yeah.
And it was stopped at the exact moment that the flood would have hit him. And they still have that watch in the museum.
Yeah.
I got this like little ghostly person right here.
I know, right?
That.
Like
Every time the light flickers,
yeah, when
they
the light
disappear and then they come back.
And
I see that.
Turn around and stand there for a second. Yeah, see, it's creepy because I got like this. It's almost like my conscious. He's standing on my shoulder, and every once in a while, I'll flash there. Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, I kept seeing him in the screen.
Beyond Trees, Ghost is
Still
in
there.
Ohio. I don't know where Mystic is from. You said North Carolina, right, hon?
I'm in North
Yep.
Carolina.
Yeah. And Brian and I are from Ontario, Canada.
Who was asking that?
Beyond the Trees, or Beyond Trees.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
I see it now.
Hey, RK.
I guarantee a lot of us that do these investigations have endured so much, you know? Like it's crazy. Loa here. Becca's from Loa.
How about you guys say hi to RK?
Hey RK, what's up, man?
Hey, RK.
Lots of ghost stories in Nova Scotia. Exactly
yeah.
beyond trees. I am
brother.
in Northeast Texas. Yeah. I heard a lot of California though is haunted too, Mystic.
Wow. Well, I have a bunch of haunted places that are actually here on the Outer Banks and are not far from me, and I was thinking about trying to eventually get over and check them out because I haven't yet.
Yeah. RK, you sleeping again? You just got up again. Man.
Always napping.
Yeah.
All that MSG that he eats in those top ramen.
Yep. If you don't have vegetables or anything like that, like you're not gonna have the energy.
One of these days, I'm going to go over to my mom's house and check out the family plot that's in her backyard and see if I can get anything off of it. Because they like to come out at night and start messing with things in the house.
What?
My mom has a house and there's a family plot in the backyard.
Oh yeah. Oh, it wasn't about you, Mystic. There was this video that popped up, and it's from James the Fam.
Oh, yeah, it says that might not be homeless anymore.
Oh, I didn't get that. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
a new video.
Cool.
But yes, that would be something that I'd like to see though, Mystic. Like if it's still there, that'd be kind of cool.
Oh, it's still there.
Yeah.
It's like 12 plot. I think up to 12 plots right there in her backyard.
12 plots in your grandma's backyard?
My mom's backyard.
Oh, your mom's.
Mystic Angel, do you have a metal detector or access to a metal detector?
No.
You should get one.
Wow. Yeah.
Go out into your mother's backyard, not around the cemetery plot, but around the fence line.
Okay.
Oh no. I just got a message from Aniki. Our little buddy Jackson just lost another friend.
Oh.
That was hit by a car yesterday.
Oh.
And he
Wow.
witnessed it. Oh no.
That ain't good.
Jackson and
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, Aniki.
Yeah.
That poor boy. I'll tell you what. He's lost so much this year. With friends and just wow. Just wow.
I feel for him. He's been through a lot.
Yeah. He's been through so much, you know, that boy, and I tell you.
Too much.
Aniki was messaging, and he lost another friend, witnessed him get hit and killed by a car.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Aniki, if you're watching, our prayers go out to you and Jackson and friends. And you guys, you know, if you need anybody to talk to, all you got to do is text or call. I told you that before.
We're here.
We're here 24 hours a day.
Sending you love and prayers to you and Jackson both.
He is fortunate to have known Jackson. Yeah, he is.
And I'm going to send a message to Green Bay too here after I get off this stream.
Yeah.
Live right now.
Yeah, I that's always horrible, eh? Like a friend of mine committed suicide and ran for a train when I was in high school.
I had a friend of mine. He wasn't trying to commit suicide by train. He was trying to imitate the old train dodge from Stand By Me, when the kid's like, it's the old time train dodge. You know, he was up on the track. His name was Adam Sprague. I went to school with him when I was young, like 3rd grade. I don't know how I even remember his name, but I do.
Yeah.
And he was diving from the train, and train ran over his foot, cut half his foot off.
Oh wow! Like squashed it off.
Like,
wow!
Cut it off.
That's crazy.
What were you? Sorry, Brian.
It's okay.
What were you saying about? What were you saying about the metal detector before you get the message?
Just like, I've got this intuition, I guess you'd call it, that you're going to find something in that backyard.
I guarantee it.
You weren't expected to find.
Yeah.
But you're going to find something. And I'm thinking like a metal detector or something along those lines. Go along like the old fence lines, the old fence posts and things like that. And you're going to find something interesting. And just, if you do, let me know what it is.
All right, I'll have to see if I can find somebody who has a metal detector then.
Really beyond trees? That's horrible.
If it's that old of a place, there's a lot of times now, and I've done metal detecting. I want to do a couple metal detecting videos. If you travel like the fence lines like that, people drop stuff out of their pockets and things like that all the time, especially if it's barbed wire fence. Barbed wire fence. When bringing that barbed wire fence, it hits your pant legs, it tears your jeans, it'll rip your pockets open, all that, and things get lost. You're going to find pocket knives. You're going to find coins. You're going to find all kinds of stuff along old fence rows. Yes, Red Kryptonite Mafia is a sexy beast. Crack it.
Yeah, I've noticed that old hippie up there. Well, over there, down there, wherever it is, Mississippi has a lot of abandoned homes, like deserted homes still, from the Twilight aspect.
Another place to look on old properties like that is any place that there might have been an old outhouse. And the reason I say that is, you ever go to the John or something and your wallet falls out the head pocket of your pants, or you lose some coins out of your pockets when you're dropping trowel or whatever. That would happen in them old outhouses and things like that. And a lot of times people will find old coins, pocket knives, watches, things like that in and around that area. So, if you're doing metal detecting or anything like that, you're looking in those areas, you're bound to find things.
Oh yeah.
I'll have to go back over there and find out how old the plots are. I don't even remember looking at what the dates of them are.
If it was an old cemetery, and here's the thing, usually there was a fence around the outside of the cemetery.
Yeah.
People dying to get in there every day, so they got to put up a fence around it, right? But go around the outside of the fence for the cemetery, or where the fence would have been around the outside of the cemetery. Do the fenced in yard, do the fence around the cemetery plots, and then start canvassing the yard a little bit, because you never know what you're going to find. I remember when I was out at the farm, I found the old Chevy emblems off of an old Chevy car they were copper and they had ceramic on them. Really old, like 1950s Chevy truck emblems. And I was like, man, that's the coolest thing. I found bits of log chains. I found all kinds of stuff. You never know what you're going to find in situations like that. But
yeah.
When you were saying about the cemetery, I was getting this feeling like she's going to find something there. She's going to find something there, so she should go out looking to find something there.
Yeah.
And that's why I said that. I was like, metal detector would be the best thing for her to have when she goes there.
Oh yeah. Because those old. Yeah.
And if you find anything, let me know. We'll bring you back on the show and find something. It'll verify what I said, and that gives me a peace of mind that I'm not crazy. You know what I mean? Because right now I'm thinking I may be crazy.
You're not crazy. You're not crazy, because you're an awesome person and an awesome friend.
Oh yeah, he's not crazy at all.
Well, he can still be awesome.
Gifts or anything like that. Things like that, but get the same with money and stealing and things like that. And premonitions. I've done the premonition thing. I've done the communication thing. And I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I was able to do it. I still don't believe that I really have a gift. I'm just open to the environments and things around me that are going on.
Yeah.
I don't call it a gift. I just call it good Lord. I don't know what the word is. It'd just be clarity, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if you can, like Anthony is saying, I wonder if you can rent a metal detector.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it depends on where you would go. I don't know if Rent-A-Center would rent anything like that, but like Aaron's or Rentway or someplace like that, they might have them where you can order them and rent them that way or something. But
hey, Rob, what's up, man? I wonder if Rob.
Michigander, man. You know what? Michigan. Let's get Michigan man up here.
Yep.
As much as I would love to stay in touch.
Man.
Hey, Lady
I know
Swan.
Michigander man's got a story. He was hanging out with James the Fam the other night. My man.
All right. Well, as much as I'd love to stick around, 4 o'clock comes early, so I'm gonna have to head out. This time I am gone for the night, guys. So I hope y'all have a good night.
You too, Mystic. Get better,
Better.
Y'all too.
Thanks.
All right, night.
All right, Mr.
Night.
Please send this to Rob.
Yeah.
long as he
I'm
ain't
heading
at
out.
work or
Thanks for
anything.
having me. No problem, Becca, Sophia. Have a good night, Becca. Wait, Rand Ammonium is in the house too. He says,
Ammonium.
yeah, great to see you. Ammonium is really good. I can come up for a few about to drive home. All right, Rob.
Looking for. Thought I had him in my Facebook Messenger, but not seeing.
Yeah.
It only loads like 5 names at a time, and then you got to click a button. Show more. Show more.
Yeah. Anarchy, Lady of Lake Fork. I don't know if she's gonna be coming on or not.
I don't think she is.
No.
I sent Anarchy an invite if she wants to come up, but I know that it's been pretty somber around her house for the last couple of days. She was saying because of everything that was going on.
Oh yeah. Thanks, Emmy. Yeah, like I know when we come down, I'd like to do some investigation videos too. It'd be fun. I'm still recovering from the other night. Hey, Ammonium.
Scanderman, if you have me in your your Facebook Messenger, hit me up and I'll send you the link to come on.
Oh yeah.
From my computer, it's hard to do from my computer. It seems like for some
Yeah.
reason. I can get to it from my phone, all right, but I can't like send the link to my phone and then send it out when I'm on panel. So.
Oh wow.
Oh why?
Oh wow. Benelico Urbexer, how's it going?
Urbexer, how's it going?
Benny Loco.
Yep, Benny Loco.
Randemonium.
Yep, Benny Loco.
Yep.
Yep.
Awesome.
Awesome.
I always say Ben instead of Benny Loco.
Okay, now we're back in the chat.
Oh yeah.
I can text you too, Dave. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't text from my computer, so let's wait a minute. I might be able to do it from my phone. Might. Let's see. Maybe it'll let me. People.
Tell him to check his Facebook.
Yeah.
I just sent the link.
Amichigander, check your
Just send the
Facebook.
link.
Yeah, Jojo just sent the link to his Facebook.
Oh, okay. Jojo sent it. Okay.
Hey, Benelli. Old hippie. Hey, lady. Benny Loco. Urbexer. Yeah, an awesome supporter there. Amazing.
Okay. Where is? Okay, there's chat. All right. Benny Loco, Urbexer.
All right, Beyond Trees.
Welcome.
And you know what, Beyond Trees, if you ever want to come up and explain or let us know about some of the stories and that, there's no problem. You can come up at any time. Beyond Trees and that, and I know that Anthony is telling some pretty good stories
Oh,
in
there
the
he is.
chat. Yeah.
He just sent me a thing that said, "Hey."
How y'all doing? We're doing great. Benny Loco. We have our every ghost paranormal stories, our EVPs, or every
There
voice
you go, Mich-
paranormal stories. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm back in the chat.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like I know the one place that you went, Ghost, when you were doing a live the one time. What was that place that you went to? Had all the
I had that. I've got like 3 different conversations. Do I now?
The one place that you went and filmed.
Which place? The last place I went and filmed was Shawshank.
Yeah,
That was
Shawshank.
that was the Mansfield Reformatory, the older Mansfield Reformatory. They actually filmed the Shawshank Redemption there and part of Air Force One.
Oh, nice.
And there were a couple other movies that was filmed there. But
yeah,
that's a really neat place to go and check out. I mean, now
yeah,
they do haunted investigation, overnight tours, and all that stuff. But
that'd be
when we
awesome.
did it, they didn't have the guided tours. We had to go through on our own, which was real. I thought it was better going through on our own because we could take time in certain areas and we could rush through other areas, which was really cool. But there's a lot of paranormal history with that place as well. The actual warden's wife died accidentally in a horrific gun accident.
Yeah.
She was reaching up for a top shelf to get a jewelry box, and the gun fell down. And when it hit the ground, it was loaded and went off and shot her through the chest.
Oh,
and,
wow.
Of course, it being a prison, you obviously there's the deaths related with prison life too. But
oh yeah,
yeah, it was a very interesting place. Literally, I had to break it up into 4 parts to get it all in HD. I tried to upload it via all in one thing. It was like over an hour long, but HD it would have taken me days to upload it. So I had to break it up into 4 parts to be able to upload it in HD. When I did that the first time, it was actually an hour-long video, and I took it down because they only uploaded like 720. It was all pixelated and it didn't look good. And when I broke it up into 4 parts, like it's very, very vivid now. Lady Lake Forest says, "Where I live isn't far west of the Mississippi River."
Nice.
At Natchez, 200 or 300 miles. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
So much happened in this area. I'm waiting for the punchline. Like, she got me last time. She's not getting me again.
Yeah. So much happened in this area. He had a little dude on or near his shoulder would appear. Yeah. Anthony's talking about the guy that was in the corner of your screen.
That was actually, that wasn't a guy. That was Hunter's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Mama. That's the mother of my grandchild.
Yeah. Wow.
But she was in the other room, and every time the TV would light up, you'd see her silhouette there, and it looked like she was standing on my shoulder, like she was my conscious or something.
Yeah. Or like something was going on there. I'm trying to come up, but can't get it.
Really?
Oh, I put that link in the chat where you sent me the message. Hey, Michigander man.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have you in my YouTube chat. Let me check. I might have him in my YouTube chat. Maybe not. I could be wrong.
Hey, Kyoko Rock fams. How's it going?
I thought I was wrong once, but turned out I was just mistaken. But
Yeah.
I do not have him in my YouTube chat that I see.
Oh.
So you're going to have to send me a YouTube chat request too one of these days.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like,
Let's see.
once we get doing more paranormal spots and that, it's going to be so much easier. I know, autocorrect, great, yeah. I know we want to get a bunch of other places done, though.
Oh, I might be able to do this. Hold on a second.
Yeah. Hey, Cal's fam, how's it going?
Do this. I will ring him direct if I can.
Yeah. Yeah, because I know you went out with James the fam as well. And there was
I wasn't able to go out on an investigation with James the fam. I actually did a meetup with James the fam in Pittsburgh and was hanging out with him downtown, and we was like just walking around downtown Pittsburgh and ended up chilling out at a Subway restaurant because it was like 100 degrees and around in the heat. There he is.
There he is. How's it going, man?
What's going on, Brian?
Miss you, man.
Miss you too.
Last night, brother. Yeah, I was watching that live with you and James there last night. What was that place? It looked like an old schoolhouse that had been done up for like a Halloween type house or something. Well,
it was an old elementary school that James brought us to, and he kind of had it planned and stuff to trick us, to try to scare us and stuff. So it was all planned out in advance.
Oh,
that was pretty awesome. We caught some EVPs, or not EVPs, but some orbs and stuff. But they had the pounding and stuff that was there. That was all planned. James was trying to scare the crap out of us.
Yeah.
You know what? James was a character, right?
He was a character. Yeah, that was awesome hanging out with him. And then we're gonna be hanging out again. He got my information, my phone number and stuff. So when he comes again, he's gonna text me, let me know, and we might do it like and stuff at the elementary school.
Yeah, let me know when you guys are doing that again, because I'd love to get up there and hang out with both of you. That would be awesome. I was hoping to be able to do it this time. Everything that was going on, and then Omar had to go back down to Florida, and then James flew up on a whim.
Yeah,
I didn't even know he was heading up there. You know what I mean? So it was like, I couldn't get together with guys. And
yeah, Sherry she kept me in touch and stuff when he was coming and all that. So we talked. We went back to his mansion that he was staying in, and that was crazy. Where the mansion and stuff, he showed us the mansion he stayed in when he was down here or up here. That's haunted too.
Wow, man.
Is that right?
Yeah, my son went with us. Go ahead.
We was walking around in downtown Pittsburgh, and like we was talking about, we actually seen like a couple of buildings that was like boarded up and abandoned and stuff. We crawled through gates and stuff when we was trying to get into these places. We couldn't get in. So we're walking down like this alley, and he stops. She's like, shh, hold on, wait. You hear that? You hear that? And all of a sudden you hear him break wind, like, seriously, come on, man.
Yeah, he was trying half the night to scare the crap out of me. It didn't work until we walked by this file cabinet. He pounded on it so hard, and he's like, "Yes, I finally got Rob scared," because I jumped and everything. He goes, "Finally scared you, Rob."
Yeah. See that it'd have been fun though, man, just to hang with them and get to know them, right?
Oh yeah, it was a blast. That was so
Yeah.
much fun.
Yeah,
And then
it is fun hanging out.
seeing the behind the scenes when he's doing his live streams and stuff was pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like I know they had fun with that Lizzie Borden one.
Yeah, he told me about that. He goes, that was crazy. He said that stuff that happened there. He goes, that there's no clickbait or nothing. He goes, that was all real.
Oh yeah. Like Omar posted the one recently of them sleeping in there. And a lot of stuff happened in the room that he stayed in while he was sleeping. Like the door would open and close by itself, and the pictures and everything else. And it was just crazy, man.
I would love to stay there.
Yeah. I wouldn't sleep though. Like I'd sleep during the day and then stay up all night to get all the action.
You're
Exactly.
so full of
That's
shit.
what I would do.
Yeah.
Ryan's so full of shit.
It'd be so awesome.
He'd be out like a light in an instant.
He would be. Yeah.
He would. It would be me that would wake up to the damn noise and be like, honey, get up, get up.
Yeah. And the little rocking chair moving that James ran into, he's like, oh my God. The way they.
About all that, he told us a couple stories and stuff. He told us about the story about the mansion him and his friend were staying in, about the little girl and stuff that died there. And
yeah,
we were all in the other room talking, and my son was with us. And my son, he don't lie or anything. He kind of looked again, and I'm like, what? He goes, I just saw somebody. I'm like, what'd you see? And he goes, I saw that little girl in that picture walk by the fireplace.
Wow.
In the wall. And I'm like, you're serious? You actually seen that? And I said, you're not lying. He goes, yeah, I saw her.
Wow.
Oh,
That's
okay.
crazy, man.
It was a creepy mansion, but it was beautiful where they're staying at.
Oh yeah. And I'm like, oh,
Down in the Detroit area, or where about were you up there?
Saginaw area.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Saginaw near Flint area. That's where we were.
Nice, man.
You didn't drink any water up that way, did you?
Did what?
You didn't drink any water up there, did you?
No water. Yeah, we didn't. We brought water from Walmart and stuff. So.
Oh yeah, I went too, man. I'm drinking a water.
Water up there around Flint. Hey, James Cox is in the stream.
Hey, how's it going, James Cox?
What's up,
What's up, James?
Doesn't go looking for hot and happy spirits. Nope. I'll stay time as long as it's haunted.
I was telling them that there is a ghost town here in Baldwin called the Marlboro Cement Factory, and it's been abandoned for over 100 years. I'd love to take you and Brian and JoJo and Ghost there if you guys ever come here. It's been abandoned.
Yeah,
we're not even far from you.
Factory up by Portland.
What's that?
Is that the old cement factory up by Portland where they used to have the paintball field?
No, it's up in Baldwin area.
Oh, okay. Because there's another old abandoned cement factory that has all these buildings and stuff, but it's up around Portland, and they had a paintball field there, and I used to go there and play paintball, and like they called it the Alamo because the main building in the center, the front facade of the building was shaped just like the Alamo. So
wow,
like all standoffs. And there's a tunnel that goes right through the center of it and comes out at the back. So we'd set up at the back platform, 2 guys watching down the tunnel, 2 guys on each side, and then 2 backing them up. And we'd do the capture the flags thing, and we'd always set up at the back of the Alamo and make our stand there. And it was just like, it was the perfect place to set up because the way the terrain was and everything. You had elevated positions, you had down positions, and you had backup cover positions for all the 4 positions in front.
Yeah.
And we would just dominate. It was a blast.
I didn't hear about that. I'm gonna have to look that place up.
Yeah, they used to call it I forget what the name of the actual paintball park name of it was, but it's an old cement factory. And there's literally outcroppings like there's one spot in the ground where it's just a square hole, and you can actually get down in there. It's like a bunker. So there's like bunkers in different areas where you can get down in.
Oh, that's cool. Wow. Yeah, I'm doing a meetup with Sherry and a few other people on Tuesday. We're going to Whitehall, Montague area, and we're going to go to the Mouth Cemetery.
Nice, man.
One of the most haunted cemeteries in Michigan.
Yep. Like, I think, I don't know if I've heard of it, but I've seen videos of it. And it's like you get a lot of EVPs, you get a lot of noises, you get a lot of movements. It's just crazy.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Did you ever get up there to the one I told you about, the Sleepy Hollow State Park?
No, I never got there yet.
Yeah, you got to go out there and check that out. That was one of those places that I had heard about since I was a kid. My parents used to say about the Sleepy Hollow State Park out there. Going out towards, I want to say Jackson or St. John's.
Oh,
like
okay.
in that area. And like that place is supposed to be really haunted, really creepy. Strange things happen there. Like you go out there and the car will stall and not want to start and things like that. All kinds of different stories in that area. And I can remember my mother taking us out there as kids, like in the middle of a storm, just to, she was always into like the spooky movies and had us into the paranormal and things like that. I can remember her taking us out there in the middle of a storm and going, "Oh my God, what was that?" And the lightning crashing, and it was cool, but it was scary, and it was our mom trying to mess with us. But
oh yeah,
I couldn't tell you for sure if she actually took us to the that actual park or not when she did that, but it was one of those childhood memories with my mom that was just like, it was cool, you know what I mean? It was scary, but it was cool. I don't think my sister thought it was. Aniki,
hey Aniki, how's it going?
Hey guys, hi.
So, Ghost, Old Hippie says, question. Does anyone have issues with continually reminding some spirits who've experienced violent deaths of the horror of their deaths?
Have issues with constantly reminding some spirits?
Yeah. I'm not quite sure what they mean. Like, is the spirit reminding you or you reminding them?
Well, the way I read that question, it'd be like, hobo, you died hitting a tree with your car. You want me to go wrap you around that tree again? If you don't get out of here, that's what's going on. Kind of like,
oh, that's in the investigation aspect of things, I think.
And James wants to know, have you guys been to Devil's Tramping Ground here in North Carolina?
I have not. I'm in Ohio, so.
I have not. We're in Canada.
You have some stories for you. Had an update on a story or something like that, didn't you? You was telling me about there not too long ago.
Which one?
Oh, I don't know. You was telling me you told me the one day you was like, "Oh, I've got a story for you. I'm not going to tell you about it here. I'll tell you on the show." And I was like, "Well, we'll get you on here." And then that,
oh, okay.
On that week we ended up canceling that week because everybody got sick, and then the next week I wanted to bring you on, but we didn't know where you was, and so it was crazy. It's been a crazy mixed up situation. We're just getting the show back on track again and everything, but here you are.
Yeah. So Old Hippie got back. She said no, asking them in investigations about what happened to them. With EVPs, we ask all that pretty frequently, and get them to talk to you through the spiritual boxes and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty fun, you can talk to them and kind of help them out.
Yeah, I haven't done the spirit box yet.
Oh, it's fun. It is, man.
Yeah, I definitely want to do that. Well, before I do it, I want to have somebody there that knows what they're doing more than me and stuff before I do something like that.
Digging up old oil. Oh yeah, the oil wells. HSFL. How's it going?
What's going on, John?
Okay, so what's the story, Aniki?
Yeah, yeah.
I might have already told you guys.
Did
you
you?
go in when there's no noise out here?
I hear so many stories, though. We want to hear it.
Jiminy Cricket.
I want it again.
So somewhere.
You cut out, honey.
Yeah.
There you are.
Yeah, you have to repeat that.
Okay. Okay. So you know where you are asleep, but you're not asleep? That kind of feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like right before you fall asleep real good, and I could almost like know something was coming in my room, and it came crawling next to my bed, and it was like the smell of it. I get the smell of it. And I was like, just in my head going, okay, it's just a dog, it's just a dog. Keeping my eyes closed, it's just a dog, it's just a dog. Until it jumped up on the freaking bed at the end of the bed. And it made the whole bed move to where me and Jackson, but we're like too scared to open our eyes. And it scurried up the freaking bed like a freaking creature and fast.
Wow.
And then it leaned over in my face and just breathed in my face. And then jumped off the bed. It was not the dog, because the dog's collar would have been going off.
Yeah.
Right.
That's crazy.
And
so
yeah, I never opened my eyes, but it's almost like you got an image of what it looked like. So I don't know what it was, but I mean, since then it's been like a sorrow in the house, like a real sad feeling in the house, and then things just keep happening.
Wow.
Got hit by a car and was killed. And then yesterday, he saw another friend get hit by a car. And as soon as that kid got hit by a car, Jackson had some right side pain.
Cutting out again.
And that right side pain hasn't went away.
Wow.
I was just reading James Cox, what he had said in the chat there. He said the devil's tampering ground, perhaps the most popular legend about the strips of grass, is that the one place everything is in the center, no matter how heavy it is, when one comes back the next day, it's been thrown back out overnight. So the devil's has room to dance.
Huh.
Wow.
I think he's talking about the grass that's been like laid back down, kind of.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
That's crazy.
That's interesting.
I'm gonna start driving home, guys, but I'm still gonna be on, but I'm gonna drive home.
Okay.
All right, dude.
So, Aniki, you didn't catch the last couple things you said because you were cutting out.
Yeah.
She was saying about Jackson's friend. He witnessed him yesterday being hit by a car.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he had like right side pain like right away.
Oh.
I don't know. And he still has that pain, so it could either be his medical stuff going on, but it was just quite the coincidence that it would have been right when that happened.
Yeah.
I mean, to the point he was in freaking, bawling tears. Like, yeah, and he doesn't cry, so.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's like, I can't even explain the feeling in the house.
Yeah.
It gets a little bit better when we leave the house, but it gets way worse when we're in the house. Everybody's sad. I mean, to the point of like suicidal sad.
Wow.
Yeah, so I don't know if something's messing with us or.
Wow.
Is it like a heavy feeling, Anarchy?
Where'd she go?
I think she's having internet problems where she's at.
Yeah.
Like the data on her phone is
up to
the internet right now. So she'll be back here in a second. I was just about to ask her about the video she dropped just a little while ago. It actually dropped while we were live. I haven't had a chance to go in and watch it yet. So I was going to have her fill us in on some of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope she's able to reconnect.
Yeah, Anthony, we've asked her about that too, and
they've done all that.
Yeah, they've done it all, but it's still not getting rid of what's in the house.
I'm pretty sure, like, my gut and what I'm feeling in that. I don't know what Ghost is picking up, but for me, I can almost say, undoubtedly, there is some kind of demonic going on in her house.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've said that as well. And I know that she saged her house and things like that, but she lives in an apartment building with many other apartments in the same building. And just doing her apartment isn't going to get rid of it because it's still in 75% of the building, even if she just left her domicile in that building.
Yeah.
It's still going to be in the building.
Well, not to mention
would literally have the whole building itself.
And not just to mention that, though. That place itself, like the neighborhood itself, is very negative, which is just going to fuel it more.
Right.
It's gonna add more fuel to the fire. Is what's gonna happen.
And I mean, I personally, from how describes it, and like we've all seen it. She was on a panel that we were all on. I can't remember whose it was, but literally, she was sitting on the couch. No one was in her kitchen, and all of a sudden, her cupboard doors open on their own.
Yep.
Like, I mean, that thing is strong.
Yeah, and she basically said that her cupboards open by themselves, and Ghost Mafia said, "Well, let's see." And
she turned the camera around,
and they were open. Yep.
She's done the sage. She's done the Himalayan salt lamps. She's done blessings. It's just not. Saw that on. Yeah. See?
Yeah, we'll hit the.
But like she's done pretty much all that they really can do right now, short of moving. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right. Like it's.
Like you never know. You can't debate what's going to happen on an investigation. You can't tell whatever's going to follow you home. You can't judge what's going to go down.
I personally think
that whatever it is didn't follow them from an investigation. I honestly think that it was already there.
Yeah.
Ghost Mafia, what are y'all doing tonight? This is EVPs, Every Voice Paranormal Stories. We got Aniki and Michigander Man on here. Michigander Man was out with James the Fam last night on an investigation.
Yeah.
At a and he was telling us about that. Aniki was having some more issues with some of the things with her domicile.
Yeah.
Also covered the time warp.
Yeah.
Time warp theory.
Yeah.
Time warp theory. Yeah.
And Dyson's loop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Brian, when you guys come down here, I'll have to show you guys the German World War II bunker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
got to be haunted, I bet.
Gary.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to go down to the Greenbrier in West Virginia and check out that one too.
Oh yeah.
That's the big government bunker that was classified, and so they said didn't exist until like 1994. They
Yeah.
Now,
oh wow.
Like go through and stuff like that.
Hang on. Aniki just messaged. She said as soon as she started talking about it, everything in their house went out.
That's
all the power.
Everything.
Lights and everything.
Wow.
That's wow. Yeah.
If she ain't
Not good, Brad.
if she ain't got a demonic,
There she is.
the only thing strong enough.
Well, no, like other ones can do it, but it just
Yeah. I know poltergeists have a lot of power too,
not that much.
but not that much.
But for what she was saying about that thing jumping on the bed and like with such force and then like
Yeah.
scurrying up the bed and screaming in her face, the smell of it, like a
The
regular
rotting meat.
spirit, a regular poltergeist and stuff like that doesn't give off a smell.
No. So Aniki,
Yeah,
was it like
there was a bad odor to it.
What did it smell like? And she's frozen again.
it's every time she talks about it?
Anytime she tries to bring it up.
So you get,
Oh, there she is.
Oh wait,
building.
hang on, she's cutting out.
Rotten
I heard rotten meat.
mix between rotted meat and like a gunpowder, almost like smell.
Like burning flesh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a bad
Yeah.
demonic. Yeah.
Is there a good demonic?
Yeah.
No. I don't like demonics, period. So it's too bad, you know, because if you could sage just a barrier of your apartment, then it would just roam the other ones.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna
We've tried. And what's
come back.
Yeah.
The crazy neighbors downstairs just moved out,
Okay.
and so I don't know what they might have been into, but I mean, like, it's all our apartments that are weird now.
I'm wondering if they played a Ouija board.
Well, it doesn't even
Yeah,
have to be just that. It could be anything.
Yeah.
Dabbling in things that you don't know and you don't understand will bring out things that you can't control.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like, in order to get rid of it completely, you would have to sage every single place in there.
Well, I think at this point you're more looking towards like almost like
A blessing.
no, a blessing wouldn't do it either. Almost like an exorcism for the property.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Because like that thing sounds like it's got a hold, and I mean it's got a hold.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, from what you've told us and everything, it's just getting worse in the
Yeah.
apartment.
Would it help you if I come and stay with you, Aniki? I'll take it home with me and I'll lock it away with my other one.
Yeah, you can have it.
Well, Bobby and Alex have the same one in their place.
They don't have the same one. They have something like it.
Something like it. But crawls on all fours and stuff.
Implications of getting 3 powerful demonic spirits like that into one place at the same time. That might not be a good idea.
Yeah, it might not.
You think? The only thing that would draw any damage, I think, or take the damage, would be me, because I'm the one that always gets fucking picked on. Always.
Yeah.
So if I bring it home, it goes, I'll trap it, I'll put it in a jar, and I'll give it to you. Okay?
I'll bury it out in the
We'll do like a amateur Ghostbuster.
There
Who
you
are you
go,
gonna
Aniki.
call? Not us.
That's what keeps him in that basement. We can't even remove
That's
that.
what I should do another T-shirt that says, "Who are you gonna call? Not us."
Yep. Not us.
Actually, we should put that on the EVP's T-shirt.
Yes,
Yeah.
it should go on the back.
Heck yeah. That'd be awesome, man. Yeah.
Who are you gonna call? Someone else.
And eventually, also, I want to get merch out for the paranormal team. We got to figure out a name in that for our paranormal team that we're doing. And
Isn't that what Brian's Paranormal is?
well, yeah, Brian's Paranormal is
I
that,
thought
but
that was your team.
it is a team name, so may as well just keep that. But yeah, all that merch is already out, but I want to do another merch too eventually. So, aside from everything else happening, Aniki, what else is started to stir up?
Oh yeah, I started to ask you before the video you put out today. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
That was that town we went to in out east.
Yeah.
And
Is that the one you was talking
we got
about
caught.
the other day where the guy caught you?
I
haven't had a chance to watch it yet because it just uploaded while we were live. So I definitely want to watch that after I'm done streaming. But yeah.
Well, okay, so
about,
Craig left, right? He partially moved out, right? And he comes and he goes, whatever. But that investigation, we had him with us. And when I put all the clips together, it was an hour and 45 minutes. So I was like, okay, I'm going to have to make it 2 parts. But by the time I got done editing it, it was 46 minutes because that's how much anger is in him that I've had to cut out.
Wow.
Don't know if that has anything to be related to it, but I mean,
You cut out.
being vengefully mean.
We missed some of that, Aniki?
So the smell of stench filling meat and stuff. Now, is it only when he is there?
Aniki.
I think we might have lost her again.
Yay, I'm home.
Her internet seems to come and go a little bit.
Yeah, and I pick my butt.
It seems like every time she tries to talk about it.
Yeah. Here, take this for a minute.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah. Now we can hear you.
So anytime I talk about it, it won't let me talk about it.
I don't want to burn you.
But it happens every day. Something happens every day.
What were you saying about Craig?
Oh, that he's angry. He's angry. It didn't help him leaving the house.
Whenever he's around,
But I had to cut out an hour of our video because of how mad he was. I mean, he wasn't mad. Like, you can hear him laughing in it, but there was times he would just, like...
Snap?
Yeah, but be, like, really mean. I don't know. It doesn't help whether he's in the house or out of the house. He's just...
So he's like that even when he's out of the house?
Yeah. But it mostly... I mean, this happens to us every day. I mean, he's not here every day, so, I mean, this is happening every day. Things are flying off counters, off tables, and not just, you know, when nobody's in the room. It has to be when somebody's in the room or the dog is in the room and things go flying at somebody. Like, I got pushed off the chair last night. We were watching a fight outside, which happens to be 2 doors down from my house, but... watching it outside and something pushed me off the chair and I fell and I caught my leg. So my whole shin is like, it's just raw.
Wow.
Kelly Skaggs is back. She says, hello again. Sorry I fell asleep. I picked,
so now
he's waving on my way to bed and saw you were wanted to give you a thumbs up. Thanks, I pick. James Sharpshooter, man, the fam's dropping them links in there for the merch and the PayPals and all that good stuff.
Get on it, guys.
Old hippie says, "Whoa, Anarchy, prayers for you. Much love."
So it's almost like now it's moved on to trying to cause harm.
Yeah.
Oh, and I think it seems to have like an influential hold over Craig at this point.
Well, wasn't he the first affected?
Altering.
Yeah. And I think the reason being is his faith isn't super strong. You know what I mean? You gotta believe in something, and when you don't believe in anything, you're more. I feel.
You're more open.
You know, yeah. And I think, you know,
which is quite possible.
Saying you believe and then having the faith is kind of different. So,
saying it and actually proving it is a different thing.
Right.
Even if he doubts it quietly.
Yeah.
Magnificent
Exactly.
says, "Do you like those ghosts in your house when they get your attention, or do you want them to? Do you want to lose them?"
They could leave. They can leave at any minute.
Depends on the situation. I mean, in Monica's case, it's nothing that's good. You know, it's doing things to purposely harm them or to put them in harm's way. You know, I have spirits in my house. They're the opposite. I can deal with that.
Hers is a spirit.
Yeah.
Sounds like a demon or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind sharing my house with what is here because, you know, I don't get that malicious activity like Aniki's getting in her house.
Like Jackson was going to the bathroom yesterday, and he comes, like running out. You know, thankfully pulled up his pants by then, but comes running out, and he's like, and he's shaking, and he's freaked out, and he's like, oh my god, that shower thing is moving. Well, the shower, you know, has one of those things you can take off, and, you know, like the shower head things.
Removable, yeah.
Yeah, and it was already hanging down, and he said it just started violently shaking, and when I, you know, took out my headphones and listened, you could hear it hitting the sides of the tub. So
it doesn't work to ignore them. This has been going on for so long that it actually has a hold. It's physically touched. It's scratched. It's thrown things. It's now physically trying to harm them. I don't know if you were in here when she explained that it literally jumped on their bed so much that it moved the bed, ran up the bed, and screamed in her face.
Yep.
And then jumped off the bed. So ignoring isn't an option. It's purposely doing things now, saying, "Ha, I'm here."
Yeah. And our dog doesn't get on our bed. Our dog won't get on our beds. Like, he's been in trouble for it so much that he won't get up there.
Nikki, have you guys ever looked up the history of the land and stuff? Maybe something happened on the land or something?
I haven't. All I know is that there was a child that died in the house where we live now. But other than that, I don't know. I mean, the people under us, that the crazy neighbors or whatever that just moved out or whatever, there was a guy there that he was a real drunk, and he used to and I guess he fell over and hit his head and then fell backwards and hit his head again, and the second fall killed him instantly. And nobody's been able to do a full lease of even 6 months in that house.
Wow.
And I guess he was a real angry person, so.
See, there's malicious spirits, there's sad spirits, happy spirits, calm spirits, and then there's the demonic aspect of it.
Yeah.
To me, this is more like a demonic, because I don't know. I don't
the fact that it's not a rotting meat, burning flesh smell, that's prime example right there.
Yeah.
The fact that it's scratched, it's screaming, it's throwing things, it's purposely trying to harm you.
Yeah.
And see, when it pushed me off the chair yesterday, it pushed me from behind my knees. So like my knees buckled, and it's like I couldn't do anything but fall.
Yeah.
And so the whole front of my shin there's like nothing but like raw meat there. So.
It's trying to wear you down.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's the thing, right?
That's what I said. Is it's to the point that between me, Kynan, and Jackson have all three talked about suicide in the last 2 weeks.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, like it's pushing us that. You know what I mean? It's like pushing us that way. But because we're stronger in our faith and we start to pray, we don't. It's almost like we don't do it, but the thoughts are there because I feel like it's trying to make us do something. One of us. Like kind of texted me earlier that he feels better.
Yeah.
And we pulled up here in front of our house, and he opens the door, and the car door slammed in his face. Now, we were out in the street. We weren't even in our house.
Wow.
But for no reason, the door slams in his face. It hit him hard. That was last night. So, like I said, it happens every day, all day. So, Jackson feels better when he's not at school, but then one of his friends is dying. You know what I mean? Like, it's just...
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't know.
The Banshees...
I want to run away.
The Banshee scream, no. What they're dealing with is something completely different.
Yeah.
Like a Banshee, they don't tend to touch or harm. They're literally... The tale is that they're there to warn. So it's not like they're there to harm you. They're there to warn you.
Yeah.
It's terrifying how they warn you, but that's what the tale is with a Banshee.
Right.
This is something that literally is... It wants the negativity. It wants the anger. It wants the suicide. It wants basically to take over. That's what it does. That's how they survive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Is there an option for moving?
We've been trying to look for somewhere, anywhere. Like, we even thought about, like, just packing it up and like, leaving to my sisters in Arkansas. That's how bad it's getting.
Yeah.
But with Jackson's having doctors here, because we've lived there for 4 months, and there was not a doctor for Jackson there.
Yeah.
Like, being here is, like, the only place that he's going to stay alive, really.
There's no, like, apartments or anywhere where you can go around there?
There is, but the price range is so high, and so we've applied for housing, so we're waiting.
Yeah.
We applied for all the even low-income apartments, just anything to get out of here.
When you get into the low income, you're going to have the same thing with your neighbors that you have now too. You're going to be in another bad neighborhood.
But it won't be so scary.
Probably neighbors that moved out from downstairs from where you're at.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Right.
It's not saying like that, but that's probably true. It's more than likely, the neighbors that just moved out downstairs just moved into another government housing project. And
well, we've been talking to my mom about co-signing for Kynan to buy a house. So, like, that's another option we're looking into. So, we're trying. It's just, it's hard because I can't work, and I don't know. We're trying to get out of here.
Anthony wants to know if it's possible that where you are was built on on native land.
I don't know, because since I was a little kid, this has always been a bad neighborhood since I can remember. So,
yeah.
But I don't know any of the history about it other than it's a bad neighborhood.
Because it could have been like Native American land or something way, way back.
Yeah.
You're talking inner city Denver, Colorado. Denver, Colorado. There's history on Denver clear back to when it was a mining town and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure,
no.
but I don't know what the history would be, and
I don't know.
The fact that not only, how do I want to say it, there's rumors of an underground city beneath the airport at Denver, and there has been for years.
Yeah.
With ties that go throughout as far away as like Area 51.
Yeah.
With underground railroads and things like that leading out there. There's all kinds of rumors and government conspiracy, government cover-up type things like that surround that actual facility, as well as some of the symbolism from the artworks inside of the Denver airport.
Mm-hmm.
Hinting at the existence of an underground city below the airport. Whether it's true or not, who's to say? But if there was such a thing underneath that airport, and they were disturbing that ground, and it being native lands, obviously at one point there was all native lands, right?
Yeah.
There could be something to that. You know what I mean?
Just who knows what people were into before us, you know what I mean? Even 15 years from, I don't know.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't know how I would research that history of somebody effing with something that didn't need to be messed with,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Has it happened, though, Aniki, since you've moved into that place?
Yep.
So since the
and
very
it got
first...
better. It got better after we had our priest come in and bless our house. It got better.
Yeah.
But it still almost felt like it lingered in the shadows, if that makes sense. Like it ran from it.
Yeah, they will lay dormant.
Find an underground cemetery under an airport. Let me know ASAP. No, seriously, HSFL. You look up Denver Airport.
Yep.
And watch some of the videos for Denver Airport and some of the government conspiracies and things, and even the artists that painted the murals and the symbolism that they have throughout the airport there at Denver.
There's a train that runs underground at the airport. I don't know if anybody's ever been to DIA, but yeah, there's an underground train that runs underneath it, under the airport. And there are murals painted down there. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the murals in the artwork are actually attributed to, they say is attributed to the apocalypse and the rebuilding of the United States after the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the government. And that's where the hinting of an underground superplex underneath the airport comes from, is some of the art alludes to it.
Yep.
Wow.
Obelix is right, guys.
And what's weird about it is the murals start after the train starts going fast, so it's almost like you're watching like a flip book.
Yeah.
Like that, like type of thing. So it's really weird.
I'm not trying to interrupt, but I want to understand what you're saying, magnet fishing, because I'm very protective over my friends and family. So I'm not quite sure what you mean by there's only one way to lose them, but it seems to be you like all attention, so embrace it. It would be worse and worse until you hang yourself. So my last question is do you have a Bible?
What
and then a priest make it only worse. If your faith is strong, first, it's not going to make it worse.
No.
Okay?
Of course not.
Second, I'm not quite sure if you mean that they seem to like the attention or the entity likes the attention.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you want to reword that before I kind of snap on you.
Yeah, because
I think he's meaning that the apparition likes the attention, but
yeah,
well, that's a given. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole hanging thing, I kind of have a sensitivity to that with Jackson's little friend. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hold on.
Yeah, just
Never ask yourself why they have that strange hood on their head. No, he meant we like the attention. I think you're being a complete douchebag, and I'm sorry, Ghost, but now I gotta be a bitch.
yeah. Do what
She
you have to
just,
do.
her son just lost a close friend that hung himself, and you have the nerve to come in here and be a complete asshole about something that you clearly know nothing about. So either retract your damn messages or get your fucking ass out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, old hippie, that's right. He's kind of starting to sound a bit like a troll.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, we don't need that.
No.
Definitely not.
Sorry, Ghost. I know you're trying to keep the stream clean, but that shit.
Yeah. It's crazy. But
Wow.
sorry, guys.
oh,
Okay,
it's
sorry.
don't be sorry. It's
Yeah,
all
no.
right.
It's such it happens. It happens in just about every stream. It's all good.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll come in and they'll be just the coolest people you ever want to know, and then all of a sudden they'll just flip a script and they're trolling, and
Yep,
it happens.
that's happened to me.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's
I've,
like
I've seen it happen to Green Bay. I've seen it happen to Lunatic Dad, and
Yep.
I've seen it to James and Omar, but their chats are always going so fast that they never catch it anyways. But
Yeah.
see, for me, it doesn't happen to mine anymore.
But yeah, well, it's 11:30. We're down to 10 people watching. I'm surprised that person didn't hit the thumbs down on the thing, but if they did, that's all right.
Yeah.
We like our dislikes too, because haters will hate, and we appreciate their view time at least.
Yep.
Anyways, don't forget tomorrow night right here, 50-50 drawing. We're going to start it at 7 o'clock, run it to 10, and at 10 o'clock we will pick the winner. So get as many people over here as you can to participate in the 50-50 drawing. And don't forget to check out the merch, Brian's merch. We've got EVP merch coming.
Yep.
Yeah, the unpaid secretary's making it.
Yeah.
Right down on people's channels. Now, I believe Aniki wants to get in on the 50-50 drawing too, being a family member.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know we want to do that on her channel one time for to help raise money for her and Jackson and everything.
Well, I have a slot open. Why don't we run it when we run our case that same week?
Yeah.
We can do that.
Oh yeah.
If that, we'll talk to Aniki off the air about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have my people call your people.
Yeah.
Do lunch.
Lunch.
Hey, lunch with everybody.
Dang right, man.
People,
yep.
Call your people.
Don't forget to check out Michigander Man's channel. He was just out on an adventure with James the Fam last night.
Last night. Yeah.
Great video. I'm watching it live.
There's gonna be more. He told me he's gonna try to get Omar and Mo to come, and we might do a all night thing there. So he's gonna text me and let me know.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
If that happens, Rob, you need to let me know so I can show up and scare the shit out of them.
Yep. We'll scare them back for you.
You don't need to tell them that we're coming.
Okay.
We will warn you before we scare the crap out of them.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Oh yeah.
Partner channel. I know that we've got some shows and stuff going on the partner channels. Check out Red Kryptonite, HSFL, Written in Blood, Aniki, Jack Colorado Explorers.
Yep.
Brian's streaming on Sunday.
Yep, Brian's streaming on Sunday. He'll be singing his little butt off.
Oh yeah.
Like
I haven't done it for a while, so.
But definitely, guys, check everybody's stuff out. Spread the love around. Always support each other. And is there anything else? What am I forgetting, JoJo? I know I'm forgetting something. Oh, Angel Muniz.
Yeah, Angel
Angel
Muniz.
Muniz.
I think he streams Saturdays. HSFL does Saturday as well.
Yep.
RK hasn't picked a time, so he's on whenever we decide to hijack his channel.
Yep.
Unless he's gaming.
We hijack a few channels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's a high.
Showing his initiation.
Yeah.
Yep.
I usually do a lunch stream every day on my lunch hour too. So.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of which, I gotta figure out why I don't get your notifications, Rob.
I do, but not all the time.
I don't get them at all.
I get them. I'm usually in his.
Well, you know,
Say
you can
anything?
share the link with me. Alright, I think that's pretty much it. Make sure your butts are there tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern. Bring your $3, enter it, win yourself some money.
And again, you can enter as many times as you like. The more times you enter, the better your chances of winning.
Yep.
Yep.
$3 to enter. All we ask is that you, in the notation for the PayPal donation to get in on the drawing, you put your YouTube name in there so that we know who you are. Especially if you don't want your real name read at the end of the stream. Use your YouTube name in there so we know who you are when we call out the winner.
And if you're unsure of the rules will be posted in the description tomorrow on the stream. So you can always read the rules.
Yeah. We never leave rules out, guys.
That's not true. There's no rules on my channel.
Well, that's your channel. You know?
All right. I think we're getting ready to head off. You going to sign off, Ghost?
Yeah. Go ahead. Let's close on out. I got to go to town.
All right, man.
So we're going to go on our run to St. Clairsville adventure.
Okay.
And get something to eat.
Oh, yeah.
Cigarettes, yes.
Yeah, pick me something up, Ghost.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming. Hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure you guys share this stream. Share the 50-50 that's happening tomorrow on this channel, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yes, the more people we get in there, the bigger the pot will be. Bigger the pot, or somebody out there.
Bigger the pot, more the honey.
Kyoko Rock fams, you're more than welcome, darling.
No problem. All right, and with that, we're off.